Hi, hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Today I want to talk about Feldenkrais Method of healing the pain body or just to stay in balance. I've learned about it, a few years ago through my physical therapist. And, And then I came out to San Diego, and then there's actually Feldenkrais. It's spelled Feldenkrais method. And they went ahead and told me about this free site. So if you can't make it to a class, you can just go to www.openatm.org. So openatm.org, and you can just, let's say your knee's bothering you. You just click on knee, and then you lie back. Usually you lie back, and then press the button, and it just talks, and it's like a recorder. And it usually lasts 40 minutes, some are 30, but on average they're like 45 minutes. So it's like a nice thing to do before bed. So when I remember, I tried to do that, but it's been a while. But I haven't had any pain. But anyway, it's nice for a nice balance. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's a type of alternative exercise therapist that was devised, created by Mosh'e Feldenkrais. And he was actually a doctor, a physicist. It's a type of exercise therapy devised. He was from Israel during the time 1904 and 1984. And you can, research it if you want to, the 20th century. It's claimed to reorganize connections between the brain and body, to improve body movement and psychological state. And there's good medical evidence that this has a lot of health benefits, possibly safe and very cost effective. And of course you could do your own research and study too, which is always very, very enhancing. And it's basically physicist, field of psychology. The Feldenkrais method attempts to reduce pain by increasing self-awareness. And he also was the founder of Jiu-Jitsu Club in France, a very prominent martial arts school that remains active to this day. And during his life, Dr. Feldenkrais suffered severe debilitating knee injuries after poor surgical prognosis and the failure of other medical treatment. He was forced to rely on himself, and in his progress, he discovered this profound relationship between self-awareness, learning, and movement that led him to this full recovery, which is fantastic, right? That's why he shares it with all of you. And he discovered how to re-educate his own movement when he was incapacitated by the sports-related injury, as I mentioned, and given very little chance to ever walking without pain. So could you imagine? He was definitely wanting to do something. Then he worked tirelessly to develop this, how to teach an intelligent relationship to gravity using principles of human learning, physics, and martial arts. He ingeniously focused on directed attention and novel movement patterns to restore faulty muscular learning. Awareness through movement lessons, by contrast, are group lessons during which an instructor verbally advises students on how to move rather than physically moving the student. And this process can help increase students' awareness of their movement patterns and may enable them to determine which is in ways their patterns of movement are contributing to their pain. And you can also look up, www.feldenkrais.com and all that good stuff. Awareness through movement is what we call it. It's a somatic education using gentle movement and directed attention to help people learn new and more effective ways of living the life they want. You can increase your ease and range of motion, improve your flexibility and coordination, and rediscover an innate capacity for graceful, efficient movement. Since how you move is how you move through life. Remember this. And these improvements will often enhance your thinking, your emotional regulation, and problem-solving capabilities. How good is that? Dr. Feldenkrais used rigorous background in physics, engineering, and martial arts to create these hundreds of lessons, as I mentioned, that improve human function. His method has helped thousands that improve their human, function in life, so they can walk without pain and reduces it. And basically people that doctors said were hopeless cases, their health and physical functioning, their self-image and their well-being improved. This is what they say. So you have to try it out. You never know. Dr. Feldenkrais' insights continue to be confirmed by the latest research in the fields of medicine, of neurophysiology, and education. So they're always staying up to date and making changes. Feldenkrais method is based on the principles of, like I said, physics, biomechanics, and all this understanding of learning and human development. Mosh'e Feldenkrais said we move accordingly to our perceived self-image by expanding our perception and increasing awareness once again. You will become more aware of your habits and tensions and develop new ways of moving by increasing sensitivity. The Feldenkrais method assists you to live your life more fully, efficiently, and comfortably. So, how is massage different? Massage involves soft tissue manipulation. Massage therapists work with muscles and soft tissue. The Feldenkrais method is an approach that seeks to affect change by working with your nervous system, your brain. Yes, and if you want to change your movement, basically your brain directs the nervous system and is in charge of your movement patterns. So if you want to change your movements, you must literally change your mind. As new neural pathways are formed in your brain, you can safely regulate and coordinate your movements, organizing yourself for effective action in this world. So unlike yoga, the Feldenkrais method does not require you to be flexible, nor does it involve stretching or holding any positions. It also does not involve any practice to perfect positions. Instead of repeating and holding set poses as in yoga, in a Feldenkrais class, you explore gentle and innovative movement as you learn to become aware of habits that may be causing you movement difficulties, inefficiency, or pain. Many yoga devotees explore the Feldenkrais method as a way to achieve postures that previously eluded them or caused discomfort. Pain, absolutely. Oh no. The wonderful thing about the Feldenkrais method is that it is about exploring learning strategies. If you have difficulty on one side, you can work with the other side. If you can't lie down, you can sit. And even if nothing moves, you can work with your imagination, creating new neural links that improve your quality of life. There's always room for improvement. You can learn to do what you already do well, more easily, with less effort. So there's energy left over to go even farther. Many of Feldenkrais' biggest adherents are professionals who strive to do their best. And many other names I cannot pronounce. But because they're from all over the world. And basically, like let's say it's a great tennis player or golf player. They start doing the Feldenkrais method and they realize that they improve. So who doesn't want to improve, right? Weightlifters find that weights seem lighter. Tennis players and golfers find their swings more effortless. Runners go farther. And performing artists feel they can dance or play the right way. Here's how it works. Your own body awareness and intention stimulates the brain to create new neural pathways that enable optimum movement patterns and functions. The brain actively is called neuroplasticity, and neuroplasticity is what allows all learning to take place. As you learn better ways to move, you experience improvement in balance, breathing, coordination, flexibility, cognition, and outlook. The Feldenkrais method was developed, like I said, over 40 years ago and researched by Dr.MoscheFendenkrais Feldenkrais himself. He was a scientist, as I mentioned, and an athlete, as well as one of the first Europeans to earn a black belt in judo. And he applied his rigorous scientific approach to the study of this movement in order to explore how we learn and how to improve our lives. The Feldenkrais Method of Somatic Education is a practice, a process, and a system for self-development and improvement. A form of somatic education, which means it uses movement and real-time awareness of your own body sensations to guide you toward the positive changes you seek. The Feldenkrais Method is not a treatment, adjustment, or exercise program. Instead, it's based on decades of research in physics, neuroscience, biomechanics, learning theory, and human development to give you the means to help yourself. You can do it. What can it do for you? You may ask, what can it do for me? The Feldenkrais Method of Somatic Education offers a wide range of benefits, as diverse as the individuals yourself who explore this method. We hope you will find yourself in some of the articles on the website. You can check them out. It's really fascinating. And you can get an idea of how others like you have experienced, whether you are seeking pain relief, dealing with conditions of the central nervous system, such as multiple sclerosis, cerebral palsy, stroke, or extending your abilities, improving skill, and enhancing creativity. Any of the above. Check out the website. And again, for free to try it if you can't make it to a class, because you could look online which classes are available near you. But www.openatm.org. And you lie down, be comfortable, do it. It is best for you to do it before bed or, any time of the day, really, when you feel it's perfect for you. Babies, elderly, athletes, etc. do this mode. And there's so much testimony. So try it and see. Always looking for new and fun ways to explore the world, even if it's internally. Enjoy your practice and have fun. And most of all, remember to smile. Perhaps you will open up to your inner world and outer as well as easing your pained body and mind. And if you don't have pain, that's so fine too. Because it's all about improving your quality of life. All right, enjoy. Have a wonderful week. Ciao.